Okay, so we are going to assemble the riser, and then we will install the riser and the honeycomb tray in the XTool M1. So let's assemble this. We first need to take the clear or this paper coating off of these clear acrylic panels. So I've already done one. So you're just going to peel off. Be careful not to scratch the sticky protective coating. Okay, we are now ready to assemble this. And when I say assemble the base, or the riser, it's very, very easy. These pieces each have a small notch right here that you are going to slide that clear acrylic piece down into. Now, this one side, which is the right side, it has a different type of hole at the top. So that is going to, you're gonna wanna make sure that this is on the right side. It also has this small black space. That's where the air assist, if you're using that, which I am going to, is going to come from the machine out. Now, what you can also see is it has some markings here. This says top to make sure, so it's going to be really easy for you to tell that this is going to be the top. So this is the right piece. So you're going to place it on the right side. Now, I will say you want to make sure that the table or the counter that you're putting this on is wide enough to support the entire machine. It cannot be extended off at all, or these clear acrylic pieces will fall out because they are going to rest on the table. So I will link to this 24-inch wide table. I think it's 24, it might be 22 inches table that I'm using in the description of the video. I just got it off Amazon, so you can check it out, but it's one of my favorite workspaces in my office space here. Okay, so that's the right side. The left side has a slightly different type of top. These are like not semicircles, but they're not complete, okay? And this one is going to go, this one doesn't have any markings. This will be on the left side, okay? Then you're gonna take one of these acrylic pieces, the notch side down, and slide it. Same on this side, for the back, okay? And then this piece will slide on as well. Actually, don't even need to slide it. You can just push it through. Now, it's a little wobbly right now, but when you put the XTool machine on top, then it will, they will settle into these feet areas, and it will keep this completely together. Okay, so let's get this. I'm gonna move it up a little bit because I have a hose that needs to extend, and that just needs a little bit of room back here. And since we have it, we will take advantage of that. Okay. Now, you're gonna grab your XTool M1 and place it on top. Whoops. So this is a little tricky. As you saw, I just lost the right side. We'll deal with that in a minute. So if you're using the air assist, put that underneath for right now. Get one of the feet set in there on either side so you have it in position, and then we can adjust the rest of it. Yeah, so all four of my sides are now sitting in, and you can see the base is now much more sturdy. And then I'm gonna actually put this back on now, okay? So now you have the riser on there. What that is going to do, as you know, it is going to give you added space for things like the rotary, piece to make tumblers, so that you have added space between the laser itself and the thicker materials. Whether that's a thicker piece of wood, whether that's a cutting board, whether that's a tumbler, you need extra space, and this accounts for that. It gives you, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 inches of extra space. Now I'm going to deal with this air assist. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm just going to, I have this down here. The air assist has already been assembled. If you didn't watch that video, check it out. If you already put this piece on, which if you did the air assist first, which I'm assuming you did, if you press the blue cap down, it will then slide off of here. Okay, so we're just gonna feed that through here, the excess hose. okay? And then my air assist will sit on this side. Put this back in here. Okay, so now it's back together. Again, if you need to remove it, press the blue piece down and you'll be able to pop it off. Okay, so the next step is to take the original base and we are gonna slide that back in before we put the honeycomb tray in. So at the very bottom of each side, there are, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 slots for the honeycomb tray, and then there's this one very, very small slot at the very bottom, not on the base of your table, but right above that, and that's where this is going to go. So you want these on each side, and then this side with the holes is going to be still facing you, and you're going to slide it right in there. So it's not sitting, you can see I can fit my finger under there. It's not sitting on the base. It's sitting still in the part of the riser, okay, that very small piece. Not, there's no screws. It's not in there, like screwed in at all. It's just sitting in there. Then the next step is going to be to put the honeycomb tray in. So grab that. All right, so now for regular use, when you're not using like the rotary or something very thick and you just want the regular base, you're gonna take the honeycomb tray and you're just gonna actually place it down inside. The honeycomb tray is now essentially in the same spot that the original solid tray was. So the solid tray, as you saw, is at the bottom. The honeycomb tray went in this way. We did not slide it into one of the slots in the riser. You will only do that if you need to give yourself some extra room to drop the base down for thicker materials or to use the rotary. All right, so now you are pretty much all set. So you can use these little magnetic pieces right in the honeycomb tray. You're gonna use those to keep the material in place, and then you can go forward and begin cutting and engraving like you did before. Now, I'm gonna do another video so that you can see the difference between using the air assist and not using the air assist, because it's a really pretty dramatic difference. So I just wanna point out, you do not need to use the riser with air assist. However, if you have both, it makes sense to install them both at the same time. They only need to be installed one time and then you are set to go. All right, you guys, if you're looking for more videos on how to use the XTool M1, I also have videos on using the XTool P2, which is the larger version that I would recommend for small businesses. This is more of a crafter laser engraver. Make sure you check those out as well. Hit subscribe so you don't miss anything, and I'll see you guys around.